automobile on an impulse?
No.
I don't know.
I've been trying to make up my mind for the last year on something like that. I mean, is this something we're going to regret, though, since we do have access to a phone in hand there? Our impulse is now 24/7?
Yeah, I think this is something that we have not seen the way it's going to play out, and we're going to have to wait. Right now, as you know, in the last couple of years, consumers were flush with cash, and a lot of their outside activities, going to the ball game, going to arenas, going to music concerts, traveling, was all shut down. So we loaded all of that into shopping, and now we are seeing that it's moving away from that direction. Now, I don't want to clarify something to you. Even in the most difficult of times, even when people are stressed, they often buy small little things that give them a lot of pleasure, and that may not go away. In fact, indulgence in those kind of things may actually go up during times of distress because they're compensating for the fact that they have to be careful elsewhere.
Do you think we're going to continue to beat ourselves up, though, if we're doing this more often, that we're going to regret these purchases, especially if, with inflation and the fact that it's hard enough just buying the basics?
Right now, most consumers are, their balance sheets are pretty reasonable, but there's increasing amount of data that I'm seeing that the consumer is stressed because of inflation and the higher cost of gas and difficulty to do shopping and consolidation because of those things. We are seeing some increasing amount of that. So there is some stress. It's not as high. For example, I've followed data from the UK. UK's inflation is 10%, and there's a survey I saw there where people were said in that survey that people were actually skipping a meal a day because of the food inflation they had in the UK. So we're not there anywhere in that situation, but I can see the pressure building up.
Again, that was Professor Kirti Kalyana, Director of the Retail Management Institute at Santa Clara University's Levy School of Business. KCBS News Time, 11:36. We'll have a Sunday night look at traffic in just 90 seconds.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching.
Tired of companies like Google and Facebook watching everything you do online? There's actually a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with a push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified. Fremont Bank. If there's one thing we understand more than anybody, it's that it takes a local bank to really get the needs of local businesses. And more than anything, local businesses need access. Access to a knowledgeable banker and access to a full suite of business services. Can't come to the bank? We'll come to you. Our devotion to our clients ensures your business never misses a beat. That's why Fremont Bank remains the right choice for local and family-owned businesses. Learn more at fremontbank.com. Member FDIC.
It's not often that something you like is actually good for you. Take sleeping on your side. Studies indicate that side sleeping can help with nighttime breathing. At European Sleepworks, they have many options to help side sleepers create the comfort and stability they need. From their unique contoured mattresses to their patented custom-fit oxygen. After all, for over 50 years, they've been working on your side. And that's a good thing. European Sleepworks is Adeline and Ashby in Berkeley, or online, sleepworks.com. Late on a Sunday night, we take another look at the roads now with Frank Munich.
Well, we're going to recheck Fairfield for this stall westbound 80 just before Manuel Campos Parkway. We have reports of the stall still blocking the far right lane. Tow truck reportedly is heading towards the scene. We don't have confirmation that that has been cleared as of yet. A problem on the ramp from northbound 680 over to eastbound 237. That's in San Jose heading towards Milpitas. We have a hit-and-run crash reported there. It's unclear as to whether a lane is blocked. We do have some good news, though, as you approach Carquinez Bridge. We did have reports of a hit-and-run crash there that may have been blocking the lane, at least at one point, but no lanes are blocked now. That incident is out of the way, and the car that was hit has been cleared. Your next update at 11:48 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Mostly cloudy skies overnight at the coast. Probably not too foggy, though. It'll be partly cloudy near the bay, clear
skies inland, overnight lows 55 to 60. Tomorrow, sunny after a little morning overcast at the coast and along the bay. Some expected highs tomorrow. San Francisco, 75 degrees downtown. Oakland and Fremont, 82 degrees. San Jose and Redwood City, 86. San Rafael and Napa, 91. Livermore, Morgan Hill, 93 degrees. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News 1069 and AM 740 KCBS.
If anyone in your home relies on power for medical equipment or has a medical condition with specific heating or cooling needs, you may qualify for PG&E's Medical Baseline Program, helping you pay less for the energy you need. Call 1-800-743-5000 for assistance applying.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard, keeping 38,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
We're all on this planet together, so join Odyssey and find your one thing. While summer is a great time for recycling, some summer items should not be mixed in with your curbside recycling. Items like garden hoses, plastic planters, pool toys, squirt guns, and lawn chairs are generally not recyclable and are best donated to charity. If you have a question as to whether an item can be recycled, look for the recycling triangle and number, usually on the bottom of the product. Join Odyssey, and together each of us doing one thing makes a greener tomorrow. What's your one thing?
Tide presents Laundry Truth, cold hard savings.
Oh, hey, about to start a load. On hot? You know, washing in cold water with Tide can save you up to $150 a year on your energy bill. $150? Come on. The lower the temp, the lower your bill. Simple. Plus, Tide Pods are designed for a powerful clean, even in cold. Wow, cool tip. Get it? Oh yeah, I get it.
Turn to cold and save with Tide. Energy savings based on average from switching from hot to cold and non-AC machines.
This should be 8x7.
When it comes to closets, Geneva Home Organization business runs tip-top tidy.
Schedule right. I'm gonna need help.
But she needs to reorganize and find a new
Seattle and Oakland over the weekend, beating the Mariners today 5-3. The Giants salvaged the final game of their weekend series at Colorado with a wild 9-8 win in 11 innings over the Rockies. With more sports, here's Victor Zaragoza. The name Veronica Alvarez may not be known by many, but she is definitely known in the A's organization. She's the coach that won her first game as a manager this past week with the Class A Lansing Lugnuts. Now, Alvarez is the first woman to hold that position for the Michigan-based team, according to MLB.com. Now, Alvarez has worked at spring training with the Athletics since 2019. She has managed the U.S. National Women's Baseball team and has been active in women's baseball since 2017. She was also a catcher on the U.S. Women's World Cup teams in Japan in 2008, Venezuela in 2010, and Canada in 2012. And Alvarez is also very active. She serves as a firefighter paramedic for the city of Hollywood, Florida. Now, Alvarez was asked, what does this all mean to her? She said, a major part of everything I do is why I do it, is the significance of it, the importance of representation and what that could mean to a little girl who sees me in that role. At the same time, I feel so comfortable on the field that it just feels normal just to be out there and be competing and to be leading, whether it's men or women. Congratulations to her. From the sports desk, Victor Zaragoza, KCBS.
Summer's in full swing. Are you making the most of it with backyard barbecues, pool partings, and s'mores? Or have you spent another season staring at the same crumbling patio or cracked driveway? You deserve better. The outdoor cooling experts at System Pavers can help. Get the outdoor space you've always wanted. And for a limited time, System Pavers will demolish and remove your old hardscape for free. This unbeatable offer will save you hundreds or even thousands. Start by calling 800-PAVE-004 or visit SystemPavers.com. Plus, enjoy special financing to get the ball rolling today. With 30 years of experience and more than 75,000 projects completed, System Pavers delivers more than just beautiful outdoor remodels. You get peace of mind knowing the job's done right. Call System Pavers at 800-PAVE-004 today. That's 800-PAVE-004 or visit SystemPavers.com right now. All orders must be placed by August 31st. Financing subject to credit approval. See website for full offer and demolition savings details. Contractor's license 661575.
Time for another traffic update. Frank Munich, where are you starting us off?
Well, we are starting off in San Jose on the connector from northbound 680 over to eastbound 237. We have a hit-and-run crash involving a sign that apparently has been either damaged